Alright, I'm just gonna have to deal with whatever's going on with my computer right now. Very cool Windows, thank you. Alright, let me just get my boy up. Oh, that seemed to fix it actually. A little bit. Alright. Can everyone hear me? Please tell me that it's working. I can't handle it if it's not working. Chat has seemed to have died. Interesting. What is going on with everything on OBS? I'll just have to put that back in. Loud and clear, that's good, that's good. Huh. I think my OBS studio's having troubles. Very strange. Oh well. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go chatless. Because OBS is being a little baby. Little baby man. That's alright. I can still see you, chat. I'm still here for you. After the stream, I'm gonna have to figure that out because my computer is doing some wild things right now. Anyway, hello everyone. I am doing a challenge where the POKEDEX entry has been set for me. You guys gave me some really good suggestions, and I have no idea what the Pokemon is. I'm just going to draw a design based on what the POKEDEX entry given is. So this one is, it crawls sluggishly. The swirly protrusions on its back is filled with its brain and other organs. And funny enough, there is a snail called the David Attenborough snail that has a disgusting open shellless body kind of thing. And I thought that that would really work for a Pokemon, and whatever these parasitic snail things are. So we'll do something to do with all that. Yeah, it's kind of nasty. But I mean, the fact that it crawls along sluggishly and has got a back filled with brain and other organs. And once we finish the design, I'm gonna like guess what the Pokemon was. But right now, I don't really have an idea. There's a lot of Pokemon that have swirly patterns, but I don't know about swirly protrusions. And crawling along sluggishly too. Oh, never mind. I've already figured out what the Pokemon is. Okay. I won't spoil it for everyone else, though. At the end of the stream, I'll get everyone to guess what the Pokemon is themselves first as well. Alright, so I want like a big old gross monstery looking snail thing. A live Wo-Chien reaction. So we got like the... I want it to be like rearing up with its like gross mouth. You just follow what it says. Yeah, pretty much. I was gonna do just like, I knew the Pokedex entries and do them, but like, it kind of defeats the fun of it a bit for me. I got one, I think it was Uxie, where it was literally like it sounded like a biblically accurate angel Pokemon. I was like, that would be interesting, but I already know what the Pokemon is, so it kind of defeats the purpose. I think it might have been your idea, Helios. that you put in. I'll go back, and whoever gave me the idea, I'll credit the start of the video. So like a kind of look to its face. Give it a little tongue too. I know snails don't really have like tongues or anything like that, but I think it works well for the Pokemon. There's a fly on my phone watching the stream. Yeah. my number one demographic is actually flies. They're aged 1 day old. I actually want the neck to be taller on this horrible guy. So it's got a swirly protrusion on its back. So, and it's filled with brains and other organs. So I'm gonna go a bit less like normal snail and have it come up like a poop kind of thing. And then we're gonna have like an actual like brain. I think this is gonna be a psychic type creature, and then we're gonna have like actual swirly protrusions coming off of it. I want this thing to be as unappealing as possible for a Pokemon. Oh, it was yours, Helios. Well, thank you for the idea. You nasty snail boy already. Flies only stream. I hate flies and fly-related Pokemon. They're all disgusting. You all disgust me. I really wish my computer wasn't like glitching out right now so I could look at all the things properly, but it says the stream's working, so I'll just have to deal with it. I'm pretty sure it's like OBS having troubles, but it seems everything's working fine, so I'll deal with it on my end. Give it a little swirly. Alright, so for the eyes, I think I want those weird, like, banded eyes that those hard zombie snails have. Big and bulbous. Yo, I'm cornering the market on the fly demographic. You don't even know. My content is straight trash. I did say this was gonna be unappealing, but it's kind of cute in a way. Give it those weird little bands. It's kind of similar to my, the Gastrodon convergent I made that's like the dragon kind of swirly patterned creature. But much more disgusting. Need to give it some nasty baby legs because it crawls. Well, I imagine that it was like crawling with its little pseudopods or whatever it is, but now that you mention it, what if we do like give it some gross little like almost like caterpillar legs? Have one little leggy sticking up. Okay, Helios. Good night. Yeah, there should be a VOD. I'm pretty sure every video I stream ends up staying on YouTube anyway, so there should be a VOD for you to watch. Let's give him another pair of legs too. Oh, this is just Horrifying now. Tiny baby legs. Little baby man. Let's have one of them like straight up like this. Just the goopiest lad of all time. It's given Applin? Oh man, imagine if Applin evolved something like this. Ugh. More like Craplin. No, I love Applin. This would be the Craplin. I want it to have like a little bit of goop to it. Maybe change the perspective a little bit so it's got a bit of space going on. Giving it human feet. You give it the toesy woesies. Oh no! Oh no! Get that out of here. Definitely not doing that. She's serving zombie. She's serving thrall. She's serving parasect. Now, how far do I want to go into the David Attenborough snail route? Oh, it's got a cool little, like, almost magma look to it. Oh, we don't want to go fire type. I think Psychic Bug works pretty well for this one, but... let's look at that. Swirly protrusion's back is for its brain and other organs. I think that swirly protrusion is enough horror for this. It looks like the head is like bursting out of the body. That's foul. Maybe we'll just keep it as a gradient and not the super broken up skin that it looks like right now. I'm just going to check to make sure that, yeah, YouTube is running fine. That's good. Okay. Yeah, yeah, Donkey Kong has been freed. If we ever do any more monkeys, though, he will be back to be punished for his sins. Alright, let's... I think I want to lift this little leggy up a bit more, though. Really make it look like he's, like, trying to just crawl. With his... I think the correct word is pseudopod. But maybe it's not. Why do I punish Donkey Kong? Because he's a Kong prisoner of war. A slug be like, yeah. I mean, you would be too if you were parasitically controlled. I mean, I imagine. I'm not one of them. I'm like every other person. Looks like Simabu from Creatures of Scenaria. I actually don't know what any of that is. I'm sorry. Pseudopod, a wee little protrusion for making amoeba walkie. Excellent. This is close enough to an amoeba, and it is definitely doing a walkie, so... pseudopods it is. Do I want to make the back thing a bit bigger, just because... oh, yeah, you don't do that. Thank you, Color Fill. That's how you know I've been making thumbnails. How's that look? Bigger or smaller? Smaller's cuter, but bigger is kind of more horrifying, which I kind of want to go for anyway. Even lift that leggy up a bit more. I have that "Ain't Never Gonna Break My Stride" song stuck in my head when I'm drawing this thing. I'm making a starter of mine be infected by mushrooms. Is that like what the starters like evolutions is? Because that's a cool idea. Pseudopood. The strange poo-back Pokemon. That's a sick idea. I like that. Alright, let's make sure that the perspective is right though. If I flip you and you look wrong, I'm gonna be mad. Oh no, it's not too bad actually. I just need to fix this up a little bit. There we go. Alright. I think he looks pretty fun. How... God, we're already half an hour in. That's wild. You can't see the chat because OBS is having some serious troubles, so we're gonna have to just deal with not having the chat, sadly. I don't know why my OBS just decided to, like, cause everything to glitch out, today. Maybe make some of the limbs bigger with the go around the small limbs. We can try that, why not? I think there's something going on wrong deeper with my computer, but I'm gonna blame OBS for it because it can't talk back to me. I don't know if the bigger limbs... I do like this, the kind of big, medium, small that we have going on with the limbs though. Could have some Goodra goo coming off of it though. Some sloppy Goodra goo. I'll see if oh no, it's definitely just having issues. Damn, why did you have to do that today, OBS? Oh well. You can have it little splatty feet. You were behind in the stream. Yeah, that's strange that it did that. Oh, I like the little splat that goes on with its feet here. That's fun. It makes a horrid squelching sound whenever it walks. Yeah. Yeah, we love slime. Slime time. Nickelodeon gacked or whatever it's called. Alright, and OBS is doing fine. Okay. Maybe just a little more roundness on the pseudopods. Could do something really silly and give it like tiny little eyes here too. Nah, that just makes him look like he's in pain. Give him a cap of slime between the eyes. I can try it. Reminds me of Numel. I can see that, honestly. I think it's because the way he's kind of walking and his feet have almost got like the Numel kind of stumpiness to it. Yeah, I like the plainness, to be honest. For some ungodly reason, I did the body scales and wrinkles on my sculpture before adding the limbs because I wanted to mess up the detail. Oh, whenever I'm doing just like normal painting, I always go into the details too early and end up messing everything up. Would you attempt to make an alien Pokemon like Deoxys in the future? I'd love to. One of my favorite designs is the, oh, don't even remember the name of it. Evervoid. Evervoid from the Inktober videos was kind of like a Deoxys alien creature that I really enjoyed. So I think I'll definitely do something like that in the future. He's pogging. Oh no, he is pogging. Big poggers. Is he high? If having a parasite control your every like movements and stuff is being high, I guess so. Be he X Deoxys. Oh man, that's almost like the Halloween Deoxys design I did. Making sure that I have the same amount of bands on it. Will he evolve? Probably not. These are only like one-off designs. I'm gonna design a Pokemon based off whatever this Pokedex entry is, and I'm gonna guess the Pokemon, and then yeah, that'll be the whole video. But I think I'm gonna try and stream most of the designs that I do for this one. Although I'm pretty, like, almost 100% sure I know which Pokemon this is already. Yo, can we get some pogs in the chat for me having a brain-controlling parasite? That's me. That's not the Pokemon, that's me, actually. Yo. Would you do fake Mon Pokedex entries? Maybe in the future. Right now I'm just doing the official Pokedex entries. Hi Froggy Draws, welcome to the stream. To anyone who's new, who's just coming in, OBS decided to do a little screwy-rooey, and the chat is dead on stream, so now it reminds me of the Legends Arceus Nightmare. Oh god. A small smile on the shell indicating the parasite is always watching. No, the parasite's always watching from up here. This is where all the slug Pokemon's like organs and stuff got pushed to when it lost control. How's that? Yeah, it's probably better if I actually keep it. It's the same thickness. It's actually... Oh, we could keep it like that and then change it later. What's the entry? It crawls along sluggishly. The swirly protrusion on its back is filled with its brain and other organs. So this thing has some kind of swirly protrusion on its back. Yeah, getting swirls like this isn't too hard, but trying to give it like actual thickness with an extra line is where I say, nah, I'm good, thanks, Chief. I'm about to head out. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what it is too. At first, I really struggled, but then I thought about it and I'm like, oh, these aren't fully evolved Pokemon entries for this one. Not gonna lie, I want some more mecha Pokemon, like a Gundam reference. Fun fact about Astara, there was going to be a group of, Beast Paradox hunting Pokemon that were man-made, but I scrapped them because I hated them because I did them super early, so they might come back. They were all based on different kind of, beasts and metals. Are humans a special type of Pokemon because they made a unique idea if that's true? That's like too deep a lore for me. I don't know why my first thought is Spiritomb, even though it doesn't crawl or have organs. It has, what is it, 108 organs. Parasect and Parasline. Yeah, it's very, it's giving Paras and Parasect. Slug Pokemon. So this Pokemon is actually based on an Australian snail. I can show you actually right here. Excuse the lines, but it's a kind of shellless weird snail called the David Attenborough snail that was found in Australia, which I thought was quite cool. Imagine it's an electric ghost fusion of the Porygon line. That's cool. While I watch you, I'm eating eating chocolate popcorn. I don't like popcorn. Something about that like, okay, I like the extras that are put on popcorn, and if I could, without being some kind of scum-sucking monster, I would just suck the stuff off the popcorn and then just spit it back out. But I have a semblance of humanity, so I won't do that. So I just don't really eat popcorn. I think I know who it is. Yeah. I got a fake one Paradox called Iron Code. I am thinking about doing a another, like, a Paradox video, like an actual one. More to do with, like, maybe like a couple past, couple future Paradoxes. Alright, I think this is good enough. I like kettle corn, but I don't ever just get popcorn. Yeah, that's fair. If I go to the movies, I just get chocolate somewhere else and don't even bother about popcorn. Saucy baka. How dare you? Okay. So in terms of color, I think I like the red and green mix, but it's going to be like a psychic type. Idea. Here's an idea. Let's do like a preliminary color thing going here. Idea. How about we pull a Swords of Justice and make the Mecha Pokemon a quartet of mecha animes? That'd be kind of cool. And then you could have like the final one being a fusion of all of them. They kind of like combine together. Hello, I've been summoned? Why did I say that? Hello, Pumpkin Spice Scarlet. You have been summoned. Just imagine you making art of aliens Ben 10, like invoking or making fusions of aliens from Ben 10. I would like to make Ben 10 aliens as Pokemon sometime down the line, because I've always been a big fan of Ben 10 ever since it first aired. It's just, yeah, I've got so many videos and like designs already ready. I'm fine for videos for the next few months, if not more. So, I mean, I can fit it in somewhere, but that'll have to come later. I didn't dare, I just did. Yeah, you're so special, you don't get the summoning, you get the stummoning. Okay. This green and red's a nice combo already, actually. I think I want the brain to sort of have like a start to it with a bit of red going in. Oh, yeah, anyone who's joining in, I'm doing Fakemon based on Pokedex entries, but I don't know what Pokemon the entry is based on. And I'm going to guess at the end of this stream what Pokemon it is. Would an alien Pokemon that is trapped in a spaceship make sense using a metal pipe as a weapon? I don't see why not. I'd say that to make it make sense, make the UFO more of like a rock or something like natural that it can like psychically fly around in or something. The metal pipe, you can just have that it picks up the metal pipe and uses it. Lime-colored tummy? Maybe. Why does it look so delicious? It's because it would be delicious, but you'd also get a parasite. I feel like that's the whole point of this line, is to look incredibly delicious to any Pokemon, and then you get a parasite from it. I'm having like a trouble remembering what color lime is. There it is. Judging by my interactions with you all on the streams I've appeared on, which alien from Ben 10 do you think would suit me? Oh man, I don't know. No offense to any of you, but I don't know any of you good enough to be able to assign you Ben 10 alien kins. Toffee apple flavor, yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, it's even got like the Applin colors going now. That's funny. Subconscious Applin. Parasite's a small price to pay for Pokescargo. Honestly, I mean, let's be honest. This thing's probably like 3 or 4 foot, so this thing could feed like a good amount of people and give out parasites to share. So. Your type is Fairy Dark, Fakemon Forever. Hey, I love that typing. Hell yeah. I will absolutely take that. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely got an Applin kind of look to him. He can't really be Applin. Oh, he can be Applin related because Applin's a weird like dragon thing. So I didn't want it to. I wanted it to be psychic though because of the big brain. So maybe it could be like I mean, it could be Psychic Dragon. It doesn't need to be Bug type. And then it could have a little bit of a relation to Applin. Applin merged with its apple. The final form of Diplin is just this horrid creature. Ghostfire? Oh yeah, that's also one of the better typings. But I'm a big ghost and psychic and fairy fan, so I'm biased. This one I feel like just has like a pattern that would be like constantly shifting and swirling anyway. Alright, let's give it these eyes some colors. I think some bands of like darker green with maybe that and then ending in the red. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like that. Tries to mimic something that looks appetizing maybe. I feel like, yeah, that it probably like exudes some kind of weird psychic energy that makes it just look more appealing than what it should be. We could have like a almost like dead looking goop coming from it. Now let's try this green and then go dark for this. Oh, that just looks positively toxic. Yeah, that's cool. I've never really been a big fan of psychic types, but I do indeed like it better than ground. Yeah, ground is one of my least favorite types, just because there's not much that it's done that's ever really impressed me. Radioactive goo in the feet. Yeah, I feel like this thing is almost feels radioactive. Radioactive yet delicious. Is this based on the snail parasite? Yeah, so it's based on the David Attenborough snail and the those weird parasites that get in the snail as well. If I gave you a suggestion for a Pokemon art, would you do it? I may be being pessimistic, but I think you'll answer no. It really depends. Like, right now, obviously, I'm not going to do it because I'm doing this stuff. But if I ever did a request stream, which maybe later down the line there might be, I definitely would consider it. So, you know, don't feel like I'm always going to say no to it, but unless I specifically ask for it, it's probably best not to just, like, ask for random, like, Pokemon art, to be honest. Mono poison type. It could be mono poison type. I just, like, I feel like poison, like, psychic something just because of the massive brain, but I'll see. Also, don't know if you do abilities, but what if with this one, if any bite-related moves are used on you get poisoned because, well, you know. Yeah, that would be cool. It could even have, like, an almost, like how, Razier, the Tasmanian Devil Fakemon has the kind of zombie bite ability that works pretty much exactly like Mummy. I feel like it would, it could have something like that as well. Just, it removes the enemy Pokemon's ability, maybe even makes them slower or something. My fave is always going to be Fairy Grass. It's so girly pop. Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. And, like, Fairy Grass is always such a, like, banger of a typing, too. You can do no wrong with Fairy Grass. Put a spiral in the groove of the mouth. Yeah, that's actually kind of a cool idea. That would remind me a bit of the Poltergeist and Sinister lines. I think that works for shadows. That one's doesn't need to be so complex, actually. We can just do that, and then we can add in a shadow here. Yeah, it's better. Anyway, also, your persons do a month challenges. Yes and no. My first ever videos were obviously the Inktober ones where I think that went pretty well. It's just, the challenge would have to be pretty worth my while to take up an entire month to do them. Psychic goo. Yeah, it spits like parasitic psychic goo. Yuck. Yuck. Swell's a legendary pattern choice for real. Oh, definitely. You just got a pumpkin spice latte. We're past... We can't do that anymore. It's over. Pumpkin spice lattes are done. The time of the year. It's gone. Let it go. The accident was 2 days ago. My all-time favorite Pokemon is Hisui and Lilligant. That's a good choice. Hisuian forms, mwah, just, oh, the best. I swear, if we don't get a Legends game where, Legends Kyurem or whatever without some Unova forms, I'm gonna be real mad. Am I gonna do another one after this? We'll see. If we do, I don't have any, like, references or anything planned, so I'll have to, like, kind of off the cuff it with the design, but I already have, like, all the documents set up with the, like, the Pokedex entries, so we could do another one. I'll see how I feel after this. Pumpkin spice lattes are a November thing. Are they? I don't know anymore. Am I so out of touch? Yeah, DJ Naomi, that's pretty much exactly what it is. It's one of those infected slugs mixed with a David Attenborough snail. I made one because I suck at doing things on time, so I'm gonna try hard on my list. Yeah, you know what? That's a great motivator. But expect after you finish it to feel like you'll never want to do any of them ever again. And I like carried on the Elite Four. Did I use an Annihilate? No, I didn't use an Annihilate on my team, but I can imagine that it would help greatly. Alright, so... are you gonna throw your shoe out a window? Yes. Yes, I am. The classic Australian thing to do. Alright, let's get that secondary shadow layer going. Pretty simple suggestion for Pokemon as a bat spider Pokemon, like a mix of both. That sounds scary. I do like bats, but I don't like spiders that much. Why can't we see through its back to all the organs? One, because that's disgusting, and two, like, the brain is enough, I think. I think that's enough showing organ. For my taste, at least. I failed in Fake Tober on day one. Don't feel bad. I'd honestly say it's one of those things where it's just like, it's a lot of effort and a lot of work to try and get through. No, I would never shame anyone for trying to do those challenges and like, not being able to get through it, because it is a lot. I think the type would... Oh, you guys are moving so fast all of a sudden. What the heck? Do you know about the Thumbtack eye contact pranks, where you place someone's eye contact with a thumbtack? That sounds horrible, and I'd never do that to someone. Why would you even say that? I think the type would either be Bug Psychic or Bug Poison. I'm leaning towards Bug Psychic, but we'll see. Hello, Draconis Rex. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Oh, that's cool, Kobe Lions. I like that. So do you accept doing the art or not? Not right now. Definitely not. As I said, I'm not like asking for requests right now, so I won't be doing anything like that. Hello and goodbye, random artist. Mostly Diesel, don't prank people like that. You're gonna go to jail. I think that's the main issue here. Do you ever watch South Park or Family Guy and question how this is not cancelled? Yeah. Honestly, yeah. In this day and age, it's not really... Yeah. That's, like, literally all I can say is just, yeah. Yeah, you should give this a Dynamax making one giant... Oh. That would be kind of cool. If I ever come back and do, like, forms to these, I think, yeah, Dynamax would look pretty cool for this guy. I missed a part, but I'm just gonna fill that in. Oh, no. Oh, you're gonna be annoying, aren't you? Alright, I'll just do this instead. Take that. Okay, cool. Let's go on to lights. I haven't even started drawing my fire starter yet. That's fine. Take your time. We have all the time in the world. Animal croissant. Can I have a bite of that croissant? Oh, will the eyes glow? I didn't even think about that. Maybe we'll make a section of it glow. So, because I imagine as it fights, the like eye stalks kind of wave, like how the actual parasitic snails kind of wave their eye, like the patterns shift. So I imagine that that would work really well. All right, Pumpkin Spice Scarlet. Thanks for watching. Oh, no. Oh, sleepy. Is this Pokemon based on parasites that goes into snails' eyes? They are, yes. I find no motivation to make the evolutions to my starters. It's hard to get the motivation to make, like, free-stage Pokemon, to be honest. I kind of get burnt out after the second, so I know that feeling. Finished 2 of 11 my starter set for Pokemon Apocalypse. Keep going. You can do it. Don't listen to what I just said. It looks like he'd be a part of a specific Pokemon family. Definitely. I feel like he gives off, Wo-Chien vibes, almost. And that's probably because he is just a snail. But, you know. He looks familiar, like I saw him a second ago. He's your best friend. I do feel like the lights here are a little too cool. That's my only problem here. I want to make my own Fakemon region in space, but I can't figure out the starters, and a water bear for the starter has been done too much. You are so valid for that, because I wanted to make a space region and my starter was going to be a water bear, so go off. Yeah, no, the space Pokemon region idea is a great idea. Any tips on making a region? Think of a theme, collect a whole bunch of different references based on that theme, and then just go for it. Don't worry about the map or anything like that. Just start creating Pokemon and think of all that later. You'll get much more invested if you do the good stuff first. Yeah, so yeah, it's the parasite's brain. You are getting annoying. DJ name maybe a fruit fly, jellyfish, and monkey. There's been that's a great idea, Kobe. That is such a good idea for a starter trio. I just realized all the official mollusk Pokemon aren't bug type. Isn't well, technically Shelmet is, right? And then it evolves into one without a shell, but Shelmet's something. How do I draw a map? Oh, I'm bad to ask for this one, because my Astara map's pretty rough. I'd say just, honestly, decide on what style you want first for the map, like which gen kind of style you want, and then kind of just reference that in its entirety. It looks like it could be original fake of Apple and like an Evo, definitely. Yeah, I totally agree on that one. I want that yellow. Yeah, that's... Is that too yellow now? Maybe. It's hard to balance, like, the... such a difficult thing to balance. I think that looks alright. Do you have a Discord? If you're asking me, DJ Naomi, I do. If you look at the latest video, my link to the Discord should be in that. Wait, where can we go to get a prompt for this challenge in case anyone wants to try this? I had to get you guys to send me actual, like, Pokedex entries without the names, because everywhere I tried to go, it would only give you the Pokedex with the Pokemon there. Yeah, I struggled to find it. I tried to use, like, Chat GPT to give them to me, and it just gave me literal, like, made-up ones. So I told it to go stuff itself and went to you guys. Who's Shelmet? Shelmet is a Pokemon. A Gen 5 Pokemon. Oh, thanks, Baralumi. Thank you for the linking. Alright, Pumpkin Spice Scarlet. Bye-bye. I thought Shelmet was a Geoduck for the longest time. It's called Geoduck? It's called... Is it Geoduck or Gooey Duck? I never remember. But yeah, only because the Scavalier's got like escargot in its name did I know that it was a an actual snail. I made a Fakemon region quite some time ago, and it's gone through 2 lines of stars because I tried being quirky making Ice Ground Steel Trio when that doesn't even work. Yeah, the sad thing is that Pokemon already figured out the best starter trio back in Red and Blue, and no one can really top that at this point. What is your reaction to video titles that nitpick on Tears of the Kingdom, say it's a bad thing, they're nostalgic critic? It's just bait. It's always just bait. Because you start the video and they go, Tears of the Kingdom was actually a great game, but I have some problems with it. And then they say, like, things that probably don't even make sense anyway. Oh yeah, I watched the Fusing Monster Hunter and Pokemon video. It was a good watch. Okay, I think... So let's try something here. The parasitic mollusk Pokemon here could be like most of the mollusk Pokemon not having a bug typing like Psychic Poison. We could definitely do that. The only thing I'm set on is giving it the Psychic typing. The secondary typing could go any which way, really. I didn't even think Shelmet was based on an animal. Honestly, before I read up on Carablast, I didn't quite understand what Carablast was supposed to be. Join the Discord? Awesome! More friends. Sorry that I don't talk in it much. I'm always so damn busy. Is Naylor and Nahiwa good names for apocalyptic regional rodent? I think so. They're fun to say, at least. Nahiwa. Monkey, ape, chimp. All synonyms of monkey. Yeah, monk is the best one. I might lower the opacity on these, though, just to... I like that. I like the weird glow that it kind of has. I can't draw in the official Pokemon art style, so I'm doing what I can do. Honestly, yeah, that doesn't matter. Like, the thing is, as long as the concept is solid, official art style don't matter. Where are my Carnivine fans at? I found an appreciation for Carnivine after playing Legends Arceus. Before that, he was super whatever, but I really love how he moves and stuff in Legends Arceus. Okay, let's give that red tip a little bit more. Alright. I do want to make this a little darker though, just so it fits, doesn't stick out so much. People are shocked that Pheasantipity is 100% male. I mean, I'll be honest, I was shocked by that when I was making the Kitakami Megas, but yeah, that makes perfect sense when you think about it. Alright. This feels like a mutant Appleton, I'll be honest. But it's kind of good in its own way. Pokemon Go is... Oh, okay. Oh, no, I want to give it that little glow. Carnivine needs an Evo. That's actually something I should probably do. I think giving Carnivine an Evo would be a fun, like, video to have him in. Alright, I want to give a little bit of extra shine to these parts, I think. Join Discord, excellent. This is definitely like if Applin was like poisoned and it became a poison apple. Like, or it just got a parasite, I guess. The parasite was already in the apple. Go. Give Sharpedo an Evo? Oh, that would be interesting. I have no real good ideas for it right now, but could think about it. Maybe it evolved to look specifically like Apple and so people wanted to eat it. That's a cool idea. I do like that, yeah. I think that makes more sense. Do you watch any modern South Park or Family Guy? I watched that new special and it was super lame and whatever for South Park, just because I wanted to see why everyone was posting about it, but yeah, it was pretty stupid and unnecessary, to be honest. Family Guy, I haven't watched Family Guy in years. Applin was the parasite. He moved in and there was already a parasite there, so they're like, what if we link up? I think that's actually pretty done for the most part. Just clean up those line edges a bit. I sent the map to look in the share part of this one. Okay. Alright, so I'm done with this one. I feel like I want to do another one. I'm gonna do another one, but I want your help with it. You guys can think of a name for it, sure. Is the Pokemon that this Pokedex entry based on, is it actually Sliggoo? Specifically regular Sliggoo. Yeah, do another. Okay, we'll do another. But I want to know is this actually Sliggoo? The Pokedex entry, I should say. Correct. Yep. Okay, cool. Oh, is it Hisuian Sliggoo or normal Sliggoo? Sliggoo. Sliggoo. Okay, normal Sliggoo. Cool. Yay, I was right. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna go to my, like my be right back screen. Well, my stream starting soon screen, so you guys don't see all the things that I was doing. Okay, I want to do this one next. Oh, my PNG tuber said, no thank you, I'm done. So let me just get my PNG tuber back up. Alright, I'll let you guys look at the thing while I set everything back up. Okay. Oh, alright. Go off, I guess. Computer. Having issues yet again. It's really quite confusing how my computer's having such issues. Get that out of here. Oh my god. Alright. Slowly setting back up. Wait, did I just turn off the stream? Stop that. Sorry, y'all. There's some weird trouble going on with my computer right now. Hopefully... Alright, good. We're back. Okay. Don't know why it's having so many problems though. Okay. Alright, so we're back. I'm just gonna have to deal with all the problems. Okay, so the deck's entry states, it has trouble drawing a line between friends and food. It will calmly try to melt and eat even those it gets along well with. So I'm thinking of some kind of like, kind of doofy, drooly Pokemon. It's difficult to think what it could be though. This is gonna maybe be a bit close to the previous one we did as well, actually. Yeah, don't spoil whatever it is. Sorry, I gotta try and think of an idea. I didn't think I was gonna do another Pokemon. Yeah, so maybe a round boy. Obviously, it's gotta have some kind of fire and or acid, and a hungry boy. Maybe some kind of gourmand lizard? Oh, maybe, okay, alright. Gourmand chef lizard, that has lava, like based on lava kind of thing. But what kind of lizard? If they gave Shuckle evolution, it means either like defense boost Shuckle. Yes, that's probably why they'll never give Shuckle an evolution. A hot cheese melter. Oh no, he could be a molten cheese boy. Okay, let's just try and create something weird here. So let's give it that very round body. Maybe like almost like a Lickitung kind of shape going on. Kind of got that Tom Kench build. But I think I want the mouth to be more like open like this. Clodsire shape. Excuse me, Clodsire shape. We'll do a few sketches and see whichever one fits. So let's start with this one. We'll do a Clodsire shaped first. Maybe like a horn tone that lays its back and grills stuff on its stomach. That's fun too. So, okay. Mythical Fire Salamander. So, for me, I'm thinking like this could be its like mouth, right? And then from the top of the mouth, it's got like molten, like, I don't know, lava, cheese, goo, or something coming down. And give it like a... expression like that. Maybe we could even have it that actually this is its tongue. Kind of thing. The way it says the way I saw that entry is that it's so hungry that it's always like just able to want to like eat everything. The only problem with that is we'd have to maybe have like a shape like that going instead. Oh, Fondoom, that's a great name for it. This also says it will calmly try to melt anything, so I don't want anything to like... It needs to have like a pretty lax expression. Can even give it like a bit of a doofy smile too. Yeah, I think Fondoom is kind of has to be like the... He could have a long fondue fork. Oh, that could be his tail. You can give him like tiny little hands like this. Tiny little baby hands. I need to... I'm gonna look up on my phone what the, what's those bibs that they wear? Oh. The entry is, it has trouble drawing a line between friends and food. It will calmly try to melt and eat even those it gets along with. Alright, so I think I want to give it like a, maybe like a gooey bib kind of shape. A hungry fire reptile like Pokemon that is fake cocoa. Yeah, it is. True. Gordon Ramsay vibes. So... I mean, that's the thing though, is that like every Pokemon has to be kind of considered to be a friend. So, I'm not too fussed about it looking friendly. I'm more concerned with making it look kind of calm and almost nonchalant in a way. Okay, bye, Cespear. This Pokemon looks like it would have an autumn kind of color palette. I'm thinking fire type for it, honestly. Could even have it be fire poison. Give it a chef hat. I was thinking about that. It's whether or not I want it to be the chef itself, or... I mean, we could have multiple inspirations, actually. It doesn't really matter that much. I do want to give it like a weird fondue fork tail, though. Yeah. Hello again, and goodbye, Pumpkin Spice Scarlet. We're onto the second design now. Alright, before we go into color, we're gonna figure out the rest of the design, though. It's gonna have a little fondue fork tail. It's a little off perspective. I need to change that. Push that up, push that down. There we go, that's better. It'd be funny if it was on tippy toes like it wants cookies. Let's see how that looks. Ah, that's cute. I kind of like that. We'll figure out the head thing, what's going on in his head soon. How big is he? I mean, if he's melting and eating everyone, I'd say we'd have to go pretty big. Maybe like, I mean, 3 or 4 foot is pretty big in terms of like a weird fondue lizard, so... Gotta change those second feet. I'm noticing how weird they look now. Oh my god, comically small. Oh, that's actually kind of more scary. That it's so small that it just kind of melts you to eat you. That's dark. I don't know if I like that. For my space size, I decided for grass a bunny, for fire a dog, and for water a fish because they've all been in space before. Good start. I like that a lot. He needs a hug, chef's hat, and cookies. So, I do like the idea that someone said of, like, it maybe having, like, a grill kind of pattern on its, stomach, and it can heat it up to cook certain objects. I think that'd be kind of funny. Like, this Pokemon is the perfect cook, but also it will eat you and everything else that you made. This could be perfect meme format. Okay, so let's give him some kind of hat to wear. Also, I know I said I was going to do a whole bunch of sketches, but I'm kind of now married to the idea of this thing. I've kind of grown to love it. Chimney chef's hat on his head. It's like half of it. Why do they call it an oven if you eat food in? Sorry. Alright, let's make a new layer and just kind of... I mean, we could go as, like, easy to say there's just, like, a bit of steam coming out of its head that looks like a chef's hat sort of thing. That's gotta... I gotta love that. Okay, but what if it has a fondue pot head like a kappa? That is also a good idea. But I do like my silly little, smoke-headed part too. Do you think Iron Putter still eats sandwiches? It tries. Gorma Ramsay. Oh, that's bad, but also great. Meme mind blown emoji. Sort of, yeah. Alright. I kind of love this guy with all of my heart. The only thing I want to figure out is, I feel like this area here is a little too bare. So... why don't chefs have any kind of thing on their back that can be extremely distinct? Yeah, so that's his, like, weird long tongue hanging out of his mouth that kind of also is supposed to look a bit like a gooey bit of fondue as well. We could maybe just give him some, like... maybe it almost looks like fondue goo kind of coming out from the top there. What is your favorite Gen 9 joke, Pokemon design, and name? Uh, I don't know what would even constitute a Gen 9 joke Pokemon. I mean, I like Mousehold. I think Mousehold's a pretty good joke name. A bow for the bib could be on the back. Popped collar of melty lava. Okay, let's make a new layer and try these ones. Let's try this part first. Oh, I'm already liking that part a lot. This is my messed up, twisted version of Licky Licky. Could even actually do that, and then it kind of combines both the pop collar and the bow. Bro dislikes your meal. Yeah, I keep looking at this toe and I don't like how messed up his toe is there. So let's just fix that up now. That's better. A little bit better. Okay. Tail looks a bit skinny. Yeah, let's I prefer the kind of bit there. Some tiny horns, kind of like that green dude from Monsters Inc. Okay. Let's make a new layer. See how the tail looks a bit thicker. Maybe we can thicken it out here so it goes into a small... Yeah, that looks better. Bye for the 8 trillionth time, Pumpkin Spice Scarlet. What is Fakemon forever cooking? My dark, twisted version of Licky Licky. This is you're peering into my dark, twisted mind. And we'll give like a little. Maybe we can have the horn. What if we just give like the horn here? He's kind of giving dinosaur more than lizard now, but I'm not against it. Personally, think the cloud on top should be reworked. You reckon? What should we do to it to rework it, though? It's definitely giving Gordon Ramsay. Licky Licky's cousin Melty Melty. Melty Melty's actually a pretty good good name for it too. Move it back into the right a little and tilt. Okay. Move it back to the right. Oh. Got my snapping on. Work for me, program. Work for me. There we go. Alright, listen. I don't think we need to do anything more to this design. I think this is perfect. Yeah, Crimbo McSwizzle, you definitely spelled the name right. Also, your name is just delightful to say, Crimbo McSwizzle. He looks like a Licky Licky that decided to eat a Grimer. That's why I think Melty Melty works so well for him. Alright. I will hear no more. I will hear no more. I am going onwards with this design. This is the perfect boy. I feel like it might be a bit on the nose, but the Fuecoco sort of color scheme for it, I think would work really well. Yeah. Mess hall in hell is banging. This man about to cook you up a meal and then eat you. Do you accept? I think his left leg is a bit more hidden than it should be. No, because this leg is like pretty far back in general. I feel like this one is... honestly, it could actually be further back, if I'm being honest. But if I just flip this, how does that look? You've actually shown me that the perspective is a little off. Alright, that should be fine without messing up the sketch, right? Yay! Alright, peace, Froggy Draws. Thanks for coming around. I can see if the fire type Elite 4 member was a Chef Ace. Oh, definitely. This would work perfectly for that, the Indigo Disc Elite 4 guy, the chef kid. What's his name? Crispin? Why is his name Crispin? That's so bad, Game Freak. I get the joke, but it's bad. Melty Melty is obviously part fire type, so what would the other type be? That's hard. I mean, Dragon works well because he's like a dinosaur kind of thing. Fairy works well because it's got like the food kind of aesthetic going for it. Yeah, it's really hard to say, to be honest. We all love Gomer Ramsay. I will consider naming it Gomer Ramsay simply because this is almost a meme Pokemon, but if it ends up going to Astara, it is not being named Gomer Ramsay. I'm sorry. Yeah, it does look like converted Licky Licky. Do you think Minion pecking and Dashbong picking sandwich bread is a funny headcanon? I do. I like that. He's so smug. I love him. But also, I want to, like, punch him in the face. My sculpture with detailed scales and wrinkles. Meanwhile, he's missing his feet. He's missing his gut dang feet. Okay. Now I'm going to try and keep these all in perspective. Ugh. I mean, I could just cheat and, like, duplicate and make them smaller, but I feel like that wouldn't look right. Now you'll get to watch me struggle to try and do a in perspective line for 5 minutes. Now, luckily that worked out quite well. Yeah, so the chin here, I feel like he's got like a pot of like boiling hot fondue going in there. Yeah, Fondoom is still in the running, very much so. I just noticed I haven't even thought about what Pokemon the actual thing is, so that's going to be fun to try and figure out. I'm just going to check if Yep, we're good. Okay. Let's continue on. Alright, King Concept. Have a good sleep. Have his weird gooey tongue. Maybe it's not even his tongue. Maybe it just looks like his tongue and it is just a globule of cheese. Hide the cheese, Grommet. How about the foodie Pokemon? Oh, definitely. Maybe we could give it like a new ability where fire type attacks have like a very small chance to lower defense or whatever whenever it hits, just so in reference to the melting anything that gets in contact with. What is your reaction when Pokemon use meme word for Pokemon names like Smoliv? It's fine. It's inoffensive at best. Honestly, like, as long as we don't get, like, I don't know, Amogus as a Pokemon name or something really weird like that. Yes, I know Among Us is already a Pokemon name, but, like, they made it way before Among Us is a thing. If you were to make a descendant of any Pokemon, what would it be? What do you mean by descendant, exactly? Are you talking, like, almost like a Paradox form? Like the primal kind of Paradox Pokemon, or... Ability Overcooked. All fire type moves that land has a 20% chance to burn the opponent's Pokemon. Oh, I also like that. Maybe if I just add those little... Yeah, helps hint more space behind it. Oh, actually. No, I think it looks better like that. They mean Disney descendants. Oh, of course, sorry. How foolish of me. Alright, let's color in this absolute unit. So, obviously, we're going to need the cheese. I can't believe we're actually making a cheese Pokemon. Maybe even the eye could be yellow. Welcome back, Cassandra Aragon. I'm gonna put in, like, the generic color scheme that I'm seeing in my head for it. And we can go from there. Oops. Then we get like a bright orange. And fill that in. Let me just add that in. That's kind of like what I see in my head for the color scheme for it. It's almost like devil, a little bit of dinosaur. I mean, it's like the original mon evolving to a different species altogether. Interesting. I wouldn't be able to think off the top of my head for something like that, though. I do want to try... Because of all this talk of it being like a licky descendant, what if it was like a darker kind of pink color instead? I think it kind of pushes out the orange a bit, though. Yeah, it makes the yellow not look as bright. Oh, but now the red doesn't look right. Oh, no! If we make the... There we go. I think the kind of in-between of the two works well for that. When you're younger, do you like watching Disney Channel movies? If so, what's your favorite? I didn't really... I think I was too old for Disney Channel movies. I like Disney movies, Emperor's New Groove, I love. But in terms of just like Disney Channel movies, I don't think I really watched any of them. Alright. I think that looks pretty cute. It needs like a new attack called like Cheese Spit or something. It can either burn or lower the enemy's speed, depending. Multiplayer layer. Get my inking. This could potentially be a licky ancestor. Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna obviously make it connected to Licky Licky, but I do feel like the Pokedex entry should state that it has connections to Licky Licky. Yeah, I'm gonna make the cheese get a bit of a glow to it. Oh, maybe not a glow, but it is gonna look brighter than everything else. Just gotta figure out where all the shadows and lights go first. Oops, I did the wrong thing for the layer. Duplicate the sketch and make it a multiply layer, and then I don't have to worry about having to fill everything in. That's better. You know what? We could name this Melty Melty and have its signature move be called Fondoom. And then everyone wins, except for the Gordon Ramsayers in chat. Oh. Barely, we had this exact same thought. You're done. That's 100% something that this guy would say. Shadow's gonna be hard, though. Yeah, that works. Oh, he's just a calm, happy boy who will melt you down for delicious parts. Oops. Man, unironically, cheeses other mons. The best meme mon. Alright, let's give the eye just a little bit of shadow. I'm thinking the end of the tail will be glowing hot. Do that. That should be enough to show, yeah, that it's shadowy. It would eat a person and turn to the person next to him and say, you. He turns to your friend and goes, "It's rotten!" as he goes to eat you instead. I feel like this would fit well into Astara, though, just as, like, if there was some kind of, like, food-based, gimmick, like sandwiches or whatever, and you go into, like, the restaurants, and it would be the Pokemon that was actually making the food for you. He should have a move like Body Slam, but it leaves a burn and slows him down, leaves hot cheese everywhere. Cheese Slam. Praise be to Jesus. I'm imagining him acting like Weepinbell in the anime. Oh! He's James's new, like, traveling companion. Yeah, he eats him, and then that's the end of Team Rocket forever. Should I make my Rotom Descent be based on apocalyptic vehicles with each being fitted for certain apocalyptic regions? Yeah, that's a cool idea. I just came back and I look at a chef who cooks his friends. He's having friends for dinner. Don't you mean friends over for dinner? I said what I said. Don't anger the Melty Melty or else it's cheddar time. Jesse's Lickitung becomes Melty Melty. Oh, that'd be funny. And then it eats James and it's over. Alright, let's do Shadow Layer 2. Oops, not half a lock. I just want to select the layer. I just want a picture of a cartoon hot dog. Alright. We need some blue, I think. Oh, maybe purple for this secondary shadow, actually. Your Magikarp is so raw, I can see it evolving at this point. Oh, Jesus, Arceus. Is that a Pidove in the store? That's the freshest thing in this place. No, I need an entire series of Hell's Kitchen, but it's just replaced by this guy. This definitely needs to have lower opacity, though. That's better. Why can I imagine Guzzlord and Melty Melty getting along so well? I think because... I don't know. Like, maybe they'd get along well at first, but then it comes down to the last scrap of food, and that's when they just brawl it out. Hello, it's Nikki. How you doing? Hell's Kitchen turned into a Pokemon. It's essentially that, yeah. How do you blend colors together? Yeah, that's a tricky subject. For what I'm doing right here, I'm literally just on a new layer, making a low opacity multiply and just erasing it down. But like actual blending is a little more of a tricky subject to work through. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. Oh, what are you doing there? Oops. I can't do that. That's not... It's not on. Let's go into lights. So I'm thinking here... If we keep the opacity around there... I'll honestly make it like almost like how the fire is on certain Pokemon with the cheese. Make it look like it's just like flowing. The cheese is flowing. Oh, I know what this reminds me of now. If any of you have played either of the Rayman Legends games, the kind of cooking level has creatures like this in it. I think that's what gave me the idea, I think. That's right, yeah. Should I give one of my apocalyptic water starters a gun? I'd say no. Unless it's some kind of stylized like Blastoise cannon. Flamin' Hot Cheetos. You know what it reminds me of? Me. Well, damn. I'm sorry that I stole your likeness. Please don't sue. Yeah, the big lizard boss. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad someone knows of that game. Italian finger pistol. Yeah, the Italian finger pistol would work as well. I just think, like, no matter what, a Pokemon game that has, like, an actual straight up holding a gun, I don't know if that fits too well. But if you can put it into the design, I think that would work a lot better. Better stay 5 miles away when Melty Melty sneezes. You're still not safe. Keep running. Oh, you got boat, but that's good. if we bump up saturation a bit, yeah, it looks a bit better. I think it needs, yeah. A deer in a suit is actually the sentiment of Sobble. So yeah, so try and work in that that Inteleon kind of finger pistol aspect to it more, I'd say. The new Pokemon Gun version. Remember when that was a meme and everyone was memeing about the third version of Sword and Shield? It was better times. Should probably actually check how long have I been streaming for now. Oh yeah, just under 2 hours. Are you gonna do this again to me, are you? OBS? Interesting. Okay, there we go. OBS just really hates me today. That's alright. Music died though. Oh, alright. Come on. There we go. Okay. Got some music going. Gonna try and finish this up pretty soon. The stream will be ending in a little bit. Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, Teal, Indigo, and Vermilion. Do you reckon we're gonna get another wave of DLC? I mean, I doubt it, but it would be interesting to see. OBS as in OBS. That's the kind of memes we're gonna put on Facebook when we're all like 80 years old. And the equivalent of whatever a minion is. I'm taking a mental break to try and figure out what Pokemon this is, because again, it's hard to think about what it would be and do the art at the same time. What could you be? Trying to melt and eat anyone. Oh, I think I know what it is. I might know. I may have an idea. It might be a stretch, but... Okay, let's... we'll bring that down. I'm very excited to see how wrong I am with this. No, don't spoil it just yet. Wait until I will I'm gonna guess it first, and then you can all say what it is. This is a fun little game that we're gonna play over the next couple weeks. I won't be doing any of these designs off stream. And saying that, I'll probably do a stream tomorrow morning, and then that'll be it for the week. Do you watch any Simpsons episodes about making... Yeah, I saw it when I was a lot younger. I didn't understand any of the references or anything like that when I was younger. But now I do, and it's hilarious. Okay, let's... give it a bit of a hot glow to the kind of hot glowing parts. What a shock. And let's make this cheese a little glowy. The real question is, how did this thing get the cheese in the first place? It just hunted down every Pokemon that produces it and turned it into the cheese. Wait, his stomach is an oven? Sort of. I mean, I think he'd, like, press it up against enemies when he, like, charges into them and would, like, sear them. What is your favorite Australian joke from The Simpsons? Probably Knifey Spoony, if I had to pick one. Or Chaz Wazzers. The Chaz Wazzers is pretty good too. Natural enemy of Miltank. Yeah, definitely. The perfect predator to Miltank. Do we want all of this to be yellow and then it kind of peters out as it gets to the end there? Oh, looks good. A natural byproduct after it eats its friend, kind of like bees and honey. Oh, yuck. But also sounds absolutely correct for the Pokemon world. Could probably outline all of this in kind of like a bit like this, just so it looks a little more light and airy. That's looking good. Hi, my learning place. I don't know how much of the stream you've seen or haven't seen, but we're doing Pokemon based on... I'm drawing Pokemon based on Dex entries that I don't know what the Pokemon is. Alright, let's group this all together and duplicate it. I want to add a little more shininess just to certain parts of it. Mainly the eyes, a little bit of the head. Okay. We are literally cooking. Literally. Even break that up a bit so it looks like it's connected to it too. Please tell me he isn't the guy that cut up the poor Magikarp in the Pokemon anime. He is. It's always been him. He's the true enemy of the Pokemon. If Melty had a shiny, what color would the cheese part be? Oh, that's actually a difficult choice because there are many colors that could be very gross if I did that. To be safe, maybe blue, so we got the blue cheese reference going, so I can avoid... Oh, yeah, chocolate! Yeah, blue cheese or chocolate, I think. Oh, although, brown is probably not the best color for something like this, now that I think about it. Listen, if I can't do, Infernape riding on a yellow cloud and people not call it a piss cloud, I definitely can't do a brown version of the fondue here. I'm just being honest. Chocolate with a white base. I can't do white. White will not look good either. And I think you know exactly why white would not look good as a as something just flowing out of the mouth of this creature. I'm not even gonna expound upon that. Fondookie. Yeah, I think blue cheese is the safest without getting into a bit of controversy. Alright, Goblins, I see you saying red, calm down. I will decide when I'm doing the Pokedex entries what they are. American cheese is vibrant orangey and red. Yeah, that works too. I'll make sure to meticulously design the shiny color for you all. Black because it's burnt cheese. That works too. Actually, wouldn't mind giving the smoke a little bit more of a... texture to it. Red because blood? Nah, that's too edgy. He simply melts people. He doesn't have blood on them. Oh yeah, that looks really nice for the cloud. It's got that like enamorous kind of shading going on. Make a shiny with white cheese and flash it for like a millisecond. My god. As long as you guys make like a one of those like a wiki article about how it's like a thing that has shown up in multiple episodes and no one's ever caught it. Do I want to make it look like the cheese has got like a bit of a reflection going on down there? I kind of like that. Is a lava cheese like digestive juice similar to stomach acid? I guess so. I feel like it's a cheese-like substance that only our friend here can actually like eat, and everyone else it's just kind of like hot and burning lava stuff. Fun fact: they use stomach acid of animals to make some cheese. I don't know. Is that fun? Or is that just something to make me go off cheese for the rest of my life? Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with how this one looks. Actually, I'm incredibly happy with how this one looks. Who am I kidding? He's great. The mystical white cheese shiny. Pokemon suggestion for you to make. How about a Pokemon made from Lego? I've made a well, not on the channel, but back in the day I made a crocodile made of Lego for like previous Inktober's. So maybe it can go back and I can rework it. Should I make a Pokemon that is an infected human? Depends on what kind of infection it is. Yeah, I think this best boy is ready to ship out. But the real question is, who is this? So I have a singular guess. Is it what's his name? Is it Swalot? I feel like it's wrong, but is it Swalot? Damn, alright, what is it? Is it actually Sliggoo? Is it actually Sliggoo again? Are you kidding me? Is it? Oh my god, it's Sliggoo again. What? That's hilarious. You know what's funny? The funniest thing is, I just randomly picked one of my files that had this Dex entry in it to see what one it would be. I can't believe I got... Chat got me with the double slinger. Oh, that's delightfully horrible. What a good way to end the stream with such a terrible, terrible ending. Yeah, Victory Bell would have worked really well too. Alright, yeah, Slinger is gross in every way, I guess. I got with the double goo. Lego Crocodile sounds like a champion evolution for Toyagumon. It did look a little bit like a, it was kind of like a Renek toy from League kind of thing going on. But yeah, I can't believe I got double gooed. You absolute madman. Project Wonder, if you want to put up a Pokedex entry, just go to my go to my community tab, and there's a place where I'm asking for them. Feel free to post them down there. I've gotten a few already, so I'm gonna have to pick and choose. But I'm just picking the ones that seem the most interesting for me, which apparently is double Sliggoo. Alright. Where's the community tab? Baralumi, if you're here, could you link in chat the YouTube post that I have for it? If not, that's okay. It's just when you go to my YouTube channel, there should be like a few tabs there, and one of them should be community. Yeah, you can also post ideas and art and stuff in the Discord if you're so inclined to jump on there. Yeah, apart from that, thanks everyone for watching. I've got a few more viewers than normal, which is super cool. I'm glad you all are here to witness me get double gooed. But apart from that, make sure to watch my latest video about the Star and Seaside. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. And we will do maybe another 2 of these Pokedex entries. So you've all been wonderful, and I don't know how to end streams. Goodbye, deer in a suit. This Australian is gonna eat some lunch because he's a hungry boy. You're all the best. Bye, everybody.